and welcome back to my channel. So as you've seen in the title, today we are going to compare these two skin tints. This is Rare Beauty's Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer by Selena Gomez, and this is Fenty Beauty's Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint. So they're both celebrity brands and obviously they're both skin tints. So on today's video, we are going to test which one is better in terms of coverage, in terms of wearability, and how it looks on photos. Hopefully by the end of the video, I can help you decide which skin tint is better for you. So the Rare Beauty skin tint is described as a flexible tinted moisturizer that immediately blurs skin with glowy light to medium coverage, all while hydrating and protecting skin from the sun. It has a light coverage and a radiant finish. Meanwhile, the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint is a lightweight, buildable, light to medium coverage skin tint that leaves skin looking blurred and smooth in flexible shades for all. It also claims to even out your complexion with a blurred effect. It's also humidity, sweat, and transfer resistant. It has a light coverage and a natural finish. When it comes to cost, the Rare Beauty costs 38 Canadian dollars for 30 ml, and the Fenty skin tint costs 42 Canadian dollars for 32 ml. So this one costs $4 more, but it has 2 milliliters more product. Also, the big difference between the two is that the Rare Beauty skin tint has sunscreen in it. And some of you gets confused when you see the Rare Beauty at Sephora because it doesn't claim anything on the label. It would say on their website though, and it would say on the back of the packaging where you see the ingredients, it would show that it has sunscreen ingredients, but it wouldn't say on the label that it is a skin tint with SPF 20. But so far, this is the only skin tint that the Rare Beauty is selling, and this is the one that has SPF. So let's go with a try on. I am going to first prime my face. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is their smoothing primer. Like that. And focus really on where I have big pores. I'm gonna grab a little bit more and then focus in the center of my forehead. So on my right side, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty's Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. And I'm just going to use my fingers to apply both of the products. I'm going to put 3 drops. This is how it looks like. I'm also going to put a drop of the Fenty Beauty Blurring Skin Tint side by side so we can see the different consistency. I would say that the Rare Beauty is more runny than the Fenty Beauty. So I got the shade 30N for the Rare Beauty and I got the shade number 10 for the Fenty Beauty. So you can see that the Fenty Beauty is much darker than my Rare Beauty. But we'll see how they look like side by side. So I'm going to start with the Rare Beauty on my right side. So I have been using actually this Rare Beauty since my review because I just really like the ease of use of this. So usually when I go to my makeup gigs, this is what I use. Because even though it didn't say that it can control your oil, it does on my skin. So that is two or 3 drops of the foundation. And this is without. It can really get easily absorbed by the skin. That's the only thing with this. But it really makes my skin really smooth. And it really helps in evening out my skin tone. I'm just gonna clean my hands first before I go to the Fenty Beauty. So also I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah, this is way darker than the other one. Oh, this is just with 1 drop. This is definitely super warm than my skin tone. So side by side with just 1 application, they kind of look the same. But I only use 1 drop of the Fenty. This is the Fenty side. This is the Rare Beauty side. Let's see if I can still get away with this shade from Fenty even though it's really dark. That is the second application. Very silky, more like a silicone-y feeling. This one, the Rare Beauty side, feels more like a moisturizer, but this one kind of feels like a silicone. So I used 2 drops on this. I think I put at least 3 drops on my Rare Beauty side, and now they look kind of the same. I would say that the Fenty Beauty has more coverage than the Rare Beauty, because the Rare Beauty gets really absorbed fast by the face. So now we're at 2 drops, 3 drops, but 1 application. Let's do 1 more drop of the Fenty Beauty, just so we're both at 3 drops. And I'm going to concentrate this in the middle of my face, because that's where all my discoloration are and my big pores. And it's very warm. That's the only thing. I'm so sorry if this would look really funny on camera, but we'll work with it for now. Patting this blurring skin tint really gave me more coverage. I should switch to a sponge or a brush with the Fenty Beauty, because I feel like it doesn't want to cover this part. Like, it's patchy at the moment. We're gonna switch into a brush just so we can see. 1, 2. So I'm gonna add 3 more drops on my Rare Beauty side and maybe switch to a brush. I'm just gonna pat it. Okay, I think the brush is giving it better application. Well, the Rare Beauty, I don't have much complaints, even if I'm using my fingers. But let's see if the Rare Beauty would be better applied with a brush. So I'm just going to tap it in first, and then blend it with a brush, because this part doesn't. There you go. That's way better. I think the coverage now is at the same level, and this is what I want. I just want a light to medium coverage. Although on the Fenty side, as you can tell, a little goes a long way. I feel like the 1 drop of the Fenty skin tint is equivalent to 3 drops of the Rare Beauty. So when it comes to coverage, I feel like the Fenty Beauty is winning. This is the Fenty side and the Rare Beauty side. When it comes to blurring my pores, I feel like they're quite the same. I can still really see my big pores on the side of my cheeks, but I feel like it's a little blurred on the Rare Beauty than on the Fenty Beauty side. But what do you guys think? When it comes to finish, they're both looking luminous on my skin. Not too much, but I can see the luminosity on the side of my cheeks where the light is hitting my face. I'm going to finish my makeup. I'm just going to put a little concealer, a little eyeshadow. I'm also going to set this with my Laura Mercier powder. Then let's take a photo to see what it looks like on photography. So I finished my makeup, and now I can see a big difference between the two. Not only does the Fenty side looks like it has more coverage, also when I was putting my setting powder, I actually used the Huda Beauty setting powder, and it's just so easy to put the powder and the powder blush on top of the Fenty skin tint. But it was harder to put the powder on this side with the Rare Beauty because the skin tint actually moved. And even with the blush, like you can see the unevenness of the blush over here. Here you can see the smooth application of the blush on top of the Fenty Beauty. Usually when I use the Rare Beauty skin tint, I just put a cream blush. I don't usually put a powder blush. So I feel like the Rare Beauty side is more friendly with cream products than powder products, because first, it's thin, so it really gets absorbed by the skin, and also if you put powder on it, it would move. So as of the moment, after doing my makeup, I'm kind of leaning more towards the Fenty side. It doesn't look like a skin tint. Now it looks more like a foundation than a skin tint. I just like that this side looks more polished than this side. Maybe I should do a comparison next time on how it looks like without powder, just cream, and what it looks throughout the day. Let's also do a transfer test because the Fenty Beauty is claiming to be transfer proof, humidity proof. So we'll do the test for both skin tints. Yeah, let's do the Fenty side. Oh yeah, there's no transfer. Nothing at all. And then on this side, the Rare Beauty, there's also no transfer. I think that's also because I put the Huda Beauty powder. So I'm going to put 1 drop of the Fenty Beauty foundation in the back of my hand. I'm also going to put a little drop of the Rare Beauty skin tint on my right side and test if this is also transfer proof. So I'm going to let this dry and update you in a bit. Okay, let's do the transfer test. Fenty Beauty side. No transfers. Yeah. And then the Rare Beauty side. Also no transfers. I'm also going to wear this foundation for about 8 hours, so I'll update you on the 4th hour and on the 8th hour, and after that I'm going to give you my final thoughts. So on the 4th hour, both skin tints are still performing really well. Again, the Fenty Beauty is still offering more coverage than the Rare Beauty, but my pores, they look more blurred on the Rare Beauty side now. The only thing I don't like at this point is there's a buildup on the side of my nose for both skin tints. On the 8th hour, both skin tints are performing really well. I find that the Rare Beauty looks more radiant and the Fenty Beauty side looks more demi-matte. I had a technical problem filming my final thoughts for this video, so I did a day 2 test, and on day 2, I used my e.l.f. Putty Primer, which is lighter than my Makeup Forever primer. I also used my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Powder, and I think the outcome was much better, especially for the Rare Beauty side. Because I really think when using skin tints, you really have to use lighter products because they have thinner consistency in general. So I really think that when I used the light pressed powder from Charlotte Tilbury, the outcome was so much better. And so here are my final thoughts. Up to now, I really have a tough time. This is day 2 and I still have a tough time really picking which one is better for my oily combination skin. I like that the Rare Beauty really looks like skin. When you put it on, it doesn't look like you have any skin tint on. Like, it just looks like your natural skin. It will give you that kind of filtered look because it really would even out your skin tone, but it wouldn't hide any of your imperfections. Like for my hyperpigmentation on the top of my cheeks, it doesn't hide that, but I don't mind it because I like it for every day. I like that no makeup look. I think that I would use this if I need a skin tint that is very lightweight and that has more coverage. On days that I feel like I need more coverage on my skin, I feel like this will be a great skin tint. I really can't choose between the two of them. I think it really comes down to coverage. If you need more coverage, then go with the Fenty Beauty. If you don't need a lot of coverage, then go with Rare Beauty. And if you need sunscreen in your daily makeup routine, then go with the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. But both of them are really good. Both of them perform really well. I know that this is a little pricier than the Rare Beauty. This one has 2 milliliters of product more in the bottle, and also a little goes a long way with the Fenty Beauty compared to the Rare Beauty. Again, it just boils down to coverage. If you need more coverage, Fenty Beauty is the way to go. If you don't need a lot of coverage, then the Rare Beauty is the way to go. But how about you guys? Which one do you like better? The Rare Beauty side or the Fenty Beauty side? Just comment down below. I really want to know. Thank you so much, dolls, for watching. And if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll always be updated once a new video is out. Thank you so much, dolls, again for watching. I'll see you on my next one.